earth not being flat, so when you're on the seat floor, getting the actual coordinates is becoming so challenging.
A young man who has defied logic and defied the natural order by completing his project work on time before graduation. Not just a project work, but also designing an application software that is going to replace the traditional way of taking attendance in the classroom, as well as the traditional way of taking attendance among lecturers and even the staff. Mr. Mansir Abdul Aziz, a student who is here to graduate. I thought you clap for him. I think a standing ovation will do.
Good afternoon, Mr. Abdul Aziz. Did I get your name right?
Yeah, you got the name right.
All right. It's a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, it's nice to be with you.
Can you start by telling us a little about yourself and your aspiration?
Yeah, my name is Abdul Aziz, as she mentioned, and also I'm a student of UPSA with a passion in software development. Yeah, I've worked in the industry for about 2 to 3 years and still in the journey.
Okay, that's a great one. What inspired you to pursue a career in IT?
Okay, looking at the world of technology, that computers and smart devices are used to solve problems in the real world, I happen to get inspired through that because I was once interested in this robotic style of doing things for science projects in SHS, and then through that I got the interest of becoming a software developer because I realized that most of the things needs to be automated and then needs to be programmed. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a great perspective. What motivated you to create an app for students?
Okay, so looking at the normal way of taking attendance, manual tracking of the attendance, that students have to write their name and sign against it for all lecture sessions that they are going through and also for the whole week. It has become a very huge cost on the university and also making it difficult to track and then also make sure student monitoring is effective. So my department brought up a problem statement that I was recommended to take on that topic as my project work. So basically, it wasn't my initial idea. It was an idea that is there that is supposed to be implemented. So I only stepped forward with my knowledge and skill, and I made that dream come true.
Okay. So can you walk us through the features and functionality of the app?
Okay, so there are so many features of the app. Okay, but one of the most interesting part, or let me just say, the common part that is known to everyone is the attendance, the taking and recording. But the system goes beyond that. We have some entities on the platform. Like number one, we have the students entity, we have the lecturers, we have the HODs, the deans, the coordinators, and the super admin as a whole. So it's basically works like a quality assurance software for the whole university that they can use to monitor lecturers and students' attendance. So what happened to let me focus on the student side for now. The students are actually on the platform to record attendance, and the only thing they do is record attendance. But there's a feature called the geolocation that is mainly used for tracking, and it is two in one feature. One is the geofencing that makes sure that you only get access to the platform when you're on campus, and the second one is taking your current location or where you actually do take the attendance. So,
I'm glad you even mentioned that because the location part, how is that being measured?
Yeah, it's being measured with the coordinates of the four corners of the university. Okay. So if you leave the university, you don't have access to the system. That's one. And if you're on the university platform, like if you're on the university floor and then you fail to go to class and you take attendance, the system captured your real-time location as well, which it automatically flag you as, let's say, a suspicious attendance recorded. And it will be monitored and tracked.
Okay. Yeah. So how do you plan on keeping track of the user's privacy?
Yeah, because privacy is one of the most important things because we have integrated it with your Google logins, so you don't need to sign on to the platform. Once you visit the platform, you're automatically registered. So we don't take any data apart from your location. That's the only thing we take, and it's not saved permanently; it's saved temporarily, and it's your device information at the time of recording attendance. So that's the major data, because then all data sent from your phone to the server is being encrypted end to end. So only you and the server knows who's communicating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges you faced while making the app, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, there are some couple of challenges I've encountered, and I think one of them is the geolocation, how to get the coordinates, and also working on the whole four corners of the university, which was very difficult because of having the high buildings. You have to deal with the earth not being flat, so when you're on the sixth floor, getting the actual coordinates is becoming so challenging. So I utilize the school Wi-Fi when ever the coordinates happens to be not in place of what, like within campus, if to see if the Wi-Fi is available within for you to still get access to the site. Yeah.
That's interesting. So how do you see this app evolving in the future? What are your expectations?
Okay, some of the future features that I want to implement will be the AI reporting, so that AI should be able to analyze the performance of a lecturer and also make recommendations and based on like a report format for the school that can be used for promotion purposes, and also for the students so that you can spot the good student when it comes to attendance.
Okay, so to add to that, how did this project impact you personally?
Okay, so looking at my development skills, I've never worked on such a big, huge project like this, because the system actually took me more than a year to deliver, and I'm focusing on optimizing my development projects that I'll be doing in the future, making it user friendly, and also listen to more feedbacks and users as well.
Okay. Speaking of which, what are your advice for other students looking to develop a project like yours?
Okay, so my advice to students that are looking to go to a project like me is to start small but think big. Focus on solving real world problems, and don't be scared or hesitate to learn new technologies, as consistency is the key. Keep on building, keep on testing, and don't forget to always listen to your users, because they are the end product. Thank you.
I appreciate your insight. Thank you so much for your time.